How many of you know exactly what you want to be when you grow up? Hands up, just hands up, hands up. We're gonna move fast now. Hands up one more time. If you know, hands down. What if you want, who here wants to be like 2, 3, 4, 5 different things? Raise your hand. All right, awesome, hands down. Who has no clue what you want to be? Who has absolutely no clue? All right, hands down, perfect. I see you. More important than knowing what you want to be is knowing who you want to be. Who you want to be. When your teachers are challenging you with tests and homework and work and reading, it's just building your character so that you can become the person that can achieve any goal and any dream. Now, I was asked what I wanted to be. I wanted to be like 10 different things. I wanted to be an athlete, a doctor, a lawyer. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be a wrestler. I wanted to be a basketball player. I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to be a lot of different things. And then my teacher asked me, why do you want to be successful? So I want you guys to think about that question right now. Now, it's never because I want to be rich and have a lot of money. That's not the real answer. I want you to think about this. Who is the person that you want to be successful for? For me, it was simple. For me, it was my abuelita, my grandmother, who was living with us. For me, it was my mom. Anything is possible, but it sometimes is so difficult to get there. And I'm going to give you guys a formula right now. Now, my teacher asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? So I put famous. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know what it even meant. I went back home, I told my parents, I told my abuelita that I was gonna be famous. That's what I wanted to do, to help them out. That's my why. And this is what taught me everything about achieving a dream. Absolutely everything. I was 17 years old. Now it seemed like everything was going right, but my mom was in the hospital. My grandmother was in the hospital. If any of you know what it's like to have someone that you love be in pain or hurting, and it worries you, it gives you anxiety, it puts you like in a depressive state, you know what I'm talking about. That day, I was feeling really low, and I wanted to give up on my dream. I was getting a haircut, about to give up, and that bell goes off one more time. In that moment, I don't know if any of you have ever felt the moment where everything goes in slow motion. Through that door walks in a man with the camera. Then after him, you saw one of those big microphones that they have on television. Just like this, one more time. The guy walks in right through that door. And closer and closer, my heartbeat was just pounding. I could not believe it. My hands were sweaty. This is the dream I had. I wanted to help my abuelita. I wanted to help my mom. And I was sad. I was about to give up. And here's my dream right this moment. And many of us have the dream right in front of us. And instead of responding to the opportunity, we react to the opportunity. Something must be happening. There's some magic. Dreams do come true. He's looking right at me as he gets closer. The next words I will never forget. He says, I'm gonna need you to move. I'm gonna need you to move out of the way. In that very moment, let me tell you what I was thinking. I looked at that camera. I wanted to grab that camera and just throw it across the street. Yeah, I was feeling frustrated. Y'all know when you're upset, when you're mad, I just wanted to get him one time. Just pop him in the nose. I was super upset. So I went outside. I went outside in the barber shop. I was shaking. I was wiping tears because I was super upset because I was still going through something. My mom was still in the hospital. Grandma's still in the hospital. I wasn't praying about being successful. This wasn't a wish. This was something I was working towards. My teacher said, set your mind to it. I had my mind set. My parents said, work hard. I had worked hard. And here was the dream. Here was the opportunity. So I had one question, and I asked myself this question many times. We're not going to ask ourselves this question, but I want to share it with you. The question was, why did I want to be successful in the first place? Now, if I throw that camera, does it help them out? If I punch that guy just one time, does it help them out? So I remembered my why, my reason. Now, what that taught me was you all are going to have the opportunity to achieve your goals and your dreams. Let me tell you what's going to get in the way. It's not going to be a teacher. It's not going to be another person. It's gonna be your feelings. If you punch, if you throw, if you react versus respond, that would have put me further away from the dream. So how you manage the way you feel is gonna get you closer to that dream.
My name is Krish. So the main reason I want to be successful is to have a purpose and to actually accomplish something. So like maybe if I was, for instance, a doctor, I'd have the purpose of saving people. And so I want to do this for my family to make them proud since they brought me here and they've helped me my whole life. So yeah.
More important than your teacher's voice, than your parent's voice, than your coach's voice, is you listening to your own voice. I am gifted. I am talented. I am the one. I am gifted. I am talented. Life will be tough. I believe life will be tough. I will be tougher.